My dear friends, when I begin to gather these stories together, it is of you I was thinking, that you would like to have them and to be reading them. For although you have not go far to get these stories of Finn and Gol and Oisin from any old person in the place, there is very little of the history of Cullen and his friends left in the memory of the people, but only that they were brave men and good fighters, and that the Deirdre was beautiful. When I went looking for the stories in the old writings, I found that the Irish in them was too hard for any person to read, and that it has not made a long study of it. Some scholars have worked well at them, Irishmen and Germans and Frenchmen, but they have printed them in the old craped Irish, with translations in German and French or English, and these are not easy for you to get or to understand. And the stories themselves are confused, everyone giving a different account from the others in some small thing, the way that there is not much pleasure in reading them. It is what I have tried to do, to take the best of the stories, or whatever parts of each will fit best to one another, and that the way it gives a fair account to the Cuchulain's life and death. I left out a good deal I thought you would not care about, for one reason or another, but I put in nothing of my own that could be helped. Only a sentence or so, now and again, to link the different parts together. I have told the whole story in plain and simple words, in the same way the old nurse, Mary Sheridan, used its telling stories from the Irish long ago, and I have at the Ruxford. And indeed, there is some respect for Irish things among the learned men that live in the college in Dublin, where so many of these old writings are stored. This work would not have been left to a woman of the house that has been the minding the place and listening to complaints and dividing her share of food. My friend and your friend, the Coughlin Goblin, has put Irish of today on some of these stories that I have set in order. For I am sure you would like to have the histories of the heroes of Ireland told in the language of Ireland, and I am very glad to have something that is worth offering you. You have been very kind to me ever since I've come over here from Clearscreen 20 and 22 years ago. Augusta Gregory.